We wanted to see from our point of view how tourism would work, and Ray took us to the Cape. We started at the Cape, one of the main sites, especially on Monday, and Ray explained a lot of things and how everything works, and we tried to figure out what the identity is of this place, and we figured out that nature is something very important, and slowness, or being a bit different. And is it now important that the Milazzo people adapt to the tourists, or the tourists should adapt to Milazzo?
That's what we encountered yesterday when we broke down the research data that we collect on the day one from the village of Champiglieri. We wanted to establish a community about the early warning to sustain the community, so in case things start to go wrong again, that the people have time to react. And obviously you will need some sort of sensors, and the guys at Dine had already established those sensors in the village, and we had a capability to interface with its API, and we got to the data and we realized that it's not working. So we had a chat with Fred, and it's not about technology, it's the fact that the sensors and the people who put the sensors there are taken over by politicians from one party who wanted to kill the project because it didn't suit to their political agenda, and they didn't care about the village or the early warning or the lives. They only cared about political counterpoints, which to me is sort of like, wow, how that is a level of cynicism that we have to then design around. And then the other angle that we looked at the village is that if you want to build a boat and go out to sail to the sea, there are two questions about safety. There is the one safety that is the boat solid, is it built well? And obviously what the city had done with its buildings and structures had sort of not necessarily been structurally sound. But these are the long-term things that you need to improve the village, and that's way beyond what we can do. But what we can do is to think about the safety equipment, sort of like lifeboats and life jackets. And we can provide that bit, I think, by creating a community application that brings people together and establishes an early warning network where messages go out targetedly to people who can react the first. So instead of having to alert the entire village every single time, you have an escalation path of getting the right people to do the right thing at the right time.